countdown just about over. Away we go in the final game of the rugby league year on Nine's Wide World of Sports, and PNG start with a footy in their hands and expect big hits as Carpinius brought it back for the Kumuls. After lighting it up with the PNG Hunters in the Queensland comp this year. Look out for PNG's number 4. Quick hands by Johnston, a touch off Fiji, I think. Gary, you won't catch him. And it's not called back for now. Oh, the salute from Gary. He's put the ball down. I'm not sure it's going to count, though.
Well, I'm not sure. We're going to have a look at it. Grant Atkins, he's going to the video referee. I think it's Ravalawa. You just see him slide off and go out the back. He rushes Johnston. Oh, yeah. That's touched.
Are you happy to let things go like the referee did there when he thinks it's a no try?
I like it.
And let it unfold?
I like it. Let it go.
Ready for that threat posed by the South Sydney superstar try scorer. Ibape back to the short side. He's running this week and reaches out. Edward Ibape, a superstar in these parts, and the number 9 has the first try in the bowl final.
Well, Joey spoke about this young man pre-game. Wanted to see him run the football. Big raps on this dummy half, Ibape, and he had an incisive run early in the match.
Mr. Whippy's on. Ibape, great service. Martin and Davey in the corner. What about that combination from the Kumuls?
It's a great play to run the ball on the last play and run this shape where the centre runs the decoy for the fullback out the back. Because defensively, the winger is back waiting for the kick. So if you get your timing right, and your centre can run the right decoy.
I don't think they'd be happy if they took the shot at 2. First touch for Junior Ropp in the headgear. Back to that left-hand side where they struck a moment ago. Johnston for Derby! Back to back, the Cowboys winger, and they are going mad in Port Moresby. This is what they want to see from their Kumuls.
Yeah, great scenes. All the locals, they're up and about, loving their home team and what they're doing. Great decision to run the ball. Well, Joey and I, we're thinking 2 points to push it out.
Atmosphere?
No, it's incredible. And this play down their left-hand side, well...
Scored 2 tries for the Cowboys against the Dolphins in round 26. Did Labour, and a rare opportunity last season.
Oh, Lachlan Lamb was hit late there. There would be a penalty. He was only hit 5 seconds after he passed.
And that was Kautonga, who's trying to make an impact off the bench, but went about it the wrong way there.
Incredible performance.
No mistake from Martin.
I was actually texting Kieran Foran last night. I said, did anyone spray him? He said, no one's game enough.
Not a word.
Big hit there on Junior Ropp. Through the hands again. How good have they looked going from right to left? And Labour slips out of the tackle. He's got support inside. He'll use him. Here he goes. Alex Johnston completing a perfect first half for PNG.
Yeah, wonderful footy again by the Kumuls. And it's been this left side. Beautiful movement. It's what I was talking about earlier, about this quick tap that Jareem Buller took. You've got to understand the situation of the game. His side's done a lot of tackling. His middle forwards have done a lot of work. They're fatigued. You just need to take a breath, kick for touch, let the clock wind down a little bit. And don't allow another opportunity for the Kumuls to go down the other end and score points like they've done now.
He'll play it on the last. And the Dragons man, Buller, back to Wakeham to dab one in behind. Oh, the bounce sits up eventually for Wonga Blake. And the Barty are back in the ball game with the breeze at their backs, are they?
Oh, we got game on. Game on.
Several options. It was a matter of where the bounce was going to sit.
This is where Tui thinks I'm going to get another 4-pointer. And right at the last minute he says no.
He pulls his hands away.
Yeah.
and the ball is grounded in the in goal. Have a decision.
His teammate instead, now back the other way. The halves combine. Donahue floats one over the top for Micah. Oh, how's the footwork? Sevo thumps it down. The ball bounces away, so the referee wants another look, but surely Sevo's got this one. No.
Don't think. Come on, Micah. Oh, no. Well, hang on. Was there pressure? Was there downward pressure on the right hand?
We have a decision.
Rimbu makes room for himself, fires a lovely pass to Johnston. He'll be careful running behind teammates, so maybe didn't want to score the try for fear of the bunker taking it off them. Interesting play from Rimbu from dummy half. Johnston in the vicinity. You don't get away with this too often. If he'd scored there, would it have been a penalty? Or?
I think so.
Shove his way over, almost rugby union style. Wakeham's kick. That's a handy touch. Well, it looked like a handy touch, and it is ultimately, because Johnston will play it centimetres out there. Carpinius fumbled, but Johnston was there as backup, and they jumped the gun here. Oh, careful! The Pacific Bowl final kicking off here. Leftovers from last week. They do not get along, these two.
Well, this could have been nasty. I think it's Donahue. He comes out of the line. Wow.
So they actually get the penalty, but they're down to 12.
Wow, this is huge.
Still got 7 minutes against 12. Wakeham picks up his fullback, and now Blake, Sevo outside of him. Wagga Blake won't need him. And the comeback is very much on here against 12.
Well, it was still pretty clunky, but the key was they got the ball wide to one of their strike players one-on-one. And at one stage there, I think there was 3 defenders on 2 attackers, with Wagga Blake and Micah Sevo. But
he found space with a similar run last week, but Horn ready and waiting this time. Milne again, another mistake from Tane. It is not his day. And Mbappe just back onto the ground, lets him know about it.
yeah, that was a good tackle. And a really good gym program and the strength and conditioning. And there's a hot shot again.
He's had enough. The referee has had enough of Tane Milne's work and sends him to the bin, so he won't return. Except for persistent infringements, you don't see that too often.
Well, it'd have to be.
Mbappe eyeing them up. Tackling a man without the footy. Play on. Here he is. Welcome back to the ball game. Epel Carpinius. It'll be an interesting replay, I reckon.
Is that his first touch after he's been in the naughty boy corner? I reckon. Mbappe, nice play, backed himself, saw the fullback's in the line, so gets out of dummy half and looks for the grubber.
Countdown is on. Mbappe accepts the tackle. Nene McDonald telling the crowd to get really loud in Port Moresby. The inaugural Pacific Bowl is staying in Papua New Guinea. They win the final by 32 points to 12.